Since the initial measles outbreak in Champaign County, the Public Health Department says local news reports made all the difference.
They say they've met their goal of keeping people informed and healthy. WCIA3's Emily Braun is live in Champaign this morning. Emily, the numbers actually back this up.
Yeah, Christy, there's been a big uptick in the number of measles, mumps, and rubella vaccines given. And CUPHD says a big part of that is because of the power of social media and our coverage. For example, last year during January and February, CUPHD says they gave 27 MMR shots, but in January and February of this year, they gave 148. That's a more than 400% increase. And then I reached out to Carl, and they said they also saw an increase. In January and February of last year, 670 MMR shots were given there. And in that time frame this year, that went up to 844. Carl says after the initial outbreak, they worked to make the MMR vaccine even more accessible. And then putting it all together, the CU Public Health Department says because of coverage in local news reports, that helped keep people informed. And then the team effort from local hospitals and local health departments to stop the spread of this disease and also to help more people get vaccinated helped keep more people healthy. Live in Champaign, Emily Braun, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Thank you for that report, Emily. You can kind of see that a little rainy on that live shot. We do have rain showers moving through the area right now on Storm Tracker Doppler. We can see those right now. The light greens, a lot of which isn't hitting the ground just yet, but some of the darker greens are. We have more of the moderate rain showers moving through parts of McLean County, and then kind of a disconnected band of some heavier showers as well moving through parts of Christian County, eventually making it into Macon County here momentarily, and then Shelby County too. So we're looking at these rain showers pushing through. You can kind of see on our First Mid Skycam part of the Roofing Dog INET in Charleston, it does look maybe just a little bit wet on the pavement there, not exactly soaking wet, but maybe just a little bit wet from those showers. Right now it's 38 in Champaign, 42 in Mattoon, 42 in Decatur, and 43 in Effingham. These rain showers this morning will be moving out into Indiana by later on this morning, and then by the afternoon, just a few stray showers are expected with temperatures that are expected to get around 50 degrees with generally cloudy skies. Aaron, Christy.
Jack, thanks. New this morning, a Springfield woman has been officially charged with the murder of her former girlfriend, Stephanie Brown.
Our partners at the State Journal-Register report Jaleisha Horton is accused of strangling Brown to death. Brown's body was found Saturday morning in a home on North 4th Street. Court records show they were dating at one time, and they both filed emergency orders of protection against each other in 2016 and 2017.
A house fire at the former home of a shooting suspect is being investigated as suspicious. Crews were called early yesterday morning to Main Street in Georgetown. They said there was smoke and flames coming from the back of the home. It's the house where Rod Al-Ruwaili lived. He fled the country after he was accused of shooting a woman on Route 1 in January.
New this morning, an Urbana mosque will honor people who were killed in 2 mass shootings in New Zealand. 50 people were killed in those shootings. The Central Illinois Mosque and Islamic Center will hold a vigil tonight at 5:30 for those victims. It is expected to last an hour.
Also new this morning, a Mattoon man was sentenced to 4 years of probation after pleading guilty to delivering cocaine. Our partners at the Journal-Gazette and Times-Courier report 71-year-old William Cox's agreement also included 10 weekends in jail. Cox was accused of selling cocaine in 2017 and could have been sentenced to up to 7 years in prison. He pleaded guilty to the charge in August, but a sentencing agreement was not made at that time.
We have an update on the ambulance services in Mattoon. The City Council voted to place a hold on giving out any additional ambulance service permits, at least for now. This comes after one of the 2 ambulance companies announced it would be closing. Dunn's is shutting down by the end of May. That leaves only one company left, Mitchell Jordan. The council decided to give it up to 6 months to see if it can handle all of the emergency calls in the city. If not, they say they will reevaluate this decision.
Last night's meeting between the village of Mahomet and many who live there was filled with frustration and questions. The board is getting ready to vote on annexing 3 neighborhoods into Mahomet, but the effects of that has some homeowners concerned. The annexation would affect 3 subdivisions, Briarcliff, Summit Ridge, and Lakeview. There are 116 homeowners in those areas. The annexation would raise property taxes by about 10 to 15%. The mayor says the annexation would help to sustain the future of the village. The board plans to push back the vote on this from next week to April 23rd.
City leaders in Champaign voted last night to repeal an aggressive panhandling ordinance. It's because the Supreme Court has ruled the First Amendment protects panhandling as free speech. Officials say having the rules still on the books can make it confusing for law enforcement and leaves them open to lawsuits.
This is in the citizens of Champaign's best interest, is when you have an unconstitutional law on the books. It's not only not enforceable, but you could sometime have a cop who attempts to enforce it because he thinks he sees it there in the ordinances, and we get sued.
They say things are not going to change on the streets if it's repealed. Aggressive panhandling hasn't been an issue for years without needing to enforce the ordinance.
There are new developments in the nationwide college admissions scandal. The University of Southern California has put a hold on the accounts of students who may be involved in that recent scam. We told you Elizabeth Meyer Kimmel is accused of paying more than $500,000 to get her kids into college. Her son goes to USC. The university said students who might be involved in the scandal won't be allowed to register for classes or get their transcripts. They'll have to wait until the investigation is finished. USC also says it has the option of expelling students or pulling their admission depending on the results of the investigation. We've also learned that when Rick Singer, the man who orchestrated the admissions scandal, visited Champaign in 2012, he spoke at the iHotel to a group based on the Young Presidents Organization Illini chapter. YPO is a global leadership group of thousands of executives from around the world. According to Eric Webb, an attendee, Singer gave a presentation on the college admissions process. Webb told the New York Times he paid Singer at least $5,000 a year for several years of monthly visits.
That will wrap up the morning show on WCIA 3, but coming up when we make the switch to WCIX for the 7 and 8 o'clock hours of the morning show.
Kathy Sweetler stopping by to talk about your money. We're talking about how you can talk to your kids about saving it.
But before we get to all that, let's get one last check of our 7-day with Jack.
Thanks, Christy. We've got rain showers this morning, as well as a few spotty showers by the afternoon. Cloudy most of the day with a high of 50. Then we'll see cloudy skies Thursday morning, followed by more sunshine later on in the day. Also highs around 50. Low 50s for Friday and Saturday under a lot of sun, and then more rain Sunday and Monday.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Make it a great day.